go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Tempe, Arizona. This is Mountain America Stadium, the home field of the Arizona State Sun Devils. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. And the Sun Devils will kick this deep to start us off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They've got him down out near the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quick throw, the catch is made. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route, the catch made. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. He could go. Inside the 10. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. But those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Picks up the first, looking for more. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the 1st down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up 1st downs. And they did it right there.
He's taken down after 40. 2nd down.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll try the option play here. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
An important 3rd down attempt in this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes a quick catch. Finding some room at the 25. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oregon.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it. Puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Hayes. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Butler. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball up to the 28.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a big hit at the end, but they want a fresh set of downs.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining 1st quarter of play.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. A play action looking to throw. With the catch, it's Hayes. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats in that first period. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build a promising start. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Well, that's mano and mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
And the Sun Devils with 1st and 10 here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Physical run earns the 1st down.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up the screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Play fake looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. He missed it, and the game remains tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Quick throw to his receiver. Caught! He's wide open! Look out!
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, ASU. The defense contributes 6 points.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick 6 last time out here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll try to run it with the option. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. He'll drop back here on third down. Pump over the middle. It's Woods. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Makes the catch. It's Butler. And the Sun Devils pick up enough to get a first down there.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Looking to throw it again. Bringing pressure. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
2nd and long now from their own 5-yard line. And he'll set up to throw. Finds his man. It's Brown. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The Sun Devils will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. He's found some room at the 45. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Direct snap. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hayes. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the third quarter. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Ball handed off. The ball is loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And there's the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Woods. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. The Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
On second and goal, we'll give it to him again. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Hayes. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. That fumble from the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught in the flat by the running back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
And the Sun Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's reeled in. It's Hayes. He brings it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down, but a heads-up play. Scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
Man, Chris, we could hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. And the Sun Devils look to keep this drive moving. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of third and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. That's reeled in. It's Hayes. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Butler. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So first down from the 12 now.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Arizona State, to put them on top now. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down there in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the football. He's going for a big play downfield. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. 2 teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Boy, Chris, this is a huge opportunity, still with the game in balance. Who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
Nowhere to run up the middle. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up. Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a 1-possession game.
The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And the junior makes an outstanding catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Leaning on the run game here late. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
First down here for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Trying to get the throw off. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He lets it rip. Catch is made. Room to run here. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. offense retakes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's wide open, pulls it in. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Second down after that short completion. Looking to throw yet again. He lets it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
But trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Here's that defense shifting again. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here we go, the third and short on the seventh play of this drive. Try and muscle for the first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
That's an important first down on that running play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. Short throw to the back. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's running out of time here. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
The offense just takes a knee here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
Second down after that previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a